It was a cold Monday morning in downtown Atlanta, the kind of morning where the air bites at your face and your breath turns to mist. The courthouse stood like a fortress against the pale winter sky, its tall columns casting long shadows across the steps. Lawyers in tailored suits hurried up the stone stairs, clutching leather briefcases. Clerks struggled with stacks of files nearly taller than they were. Security officers stood by the doors, scanning every face, every movement. Judge Naomi Carter pulled up in her black sedan, her robe draped over one arm, her briefcase in the other hand. She had been a judge for nearly a decade and had walked into this building thousands of times. Today's docket was one of the most important she'd handled in years. A case involving allegations of police misconduct that had stirred the entire city. She locked her car, pulled her robe around her shoulders and started up the steps, her heels clicking against the stone. She moved with the quiet confidence of someone who knew she belonged here. But just as she approached the entrance, a voice rang out. "Ma'am, stop right there." It was sharp, commanding, the kind of voice meant to halt movement instantly. Naomi turned her head. A white security officer, tall with a buzz cut, was stepping forward, his hand resting casually near his duty belt. His badge caught the light. His expression was firm, bordering on suspicious. "Yes?" she asked, her brow slightly furrowed. "This entrance is for court officials only," the officer said, planting himself between her and the door. "Public entrance is on the side of the building." Naomi blinked, unsure if she'd heard him correctly. She was wearing her robe. She was carrying her judicial briefcase. She had walked through this exact entrance almost every day of her career. "I am a court official," she replied, her voice calm but steady. The officer narrowed his eyes. "I'm going to need to see some ID, and even then..." He hesitated. "I'm not sure I can let you in through here. Before I go further, if a judge in full robe can be stopped at the courthouse door just because of her skin color, what does that say about how far we've really come as a society? If you're enjoying this video, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one." Naomi straightened her back. "Officer, I am Judge Naomi Carter. I have court in less than 10 minutes and over 50 people are already waiting for me inside." The officer didn't budge. His stance stiffened. Lawyers began slowing their steps, sensing tension. A black female clerk who recognized Naomi from across the plaza hurried over. "That's Judge Carter," she told him quietly. "She's been here longer than you've been working here." But the officer didn't move aside. "Ma'am, you still need to show identification," he insisted, his tone unyielding. Naomi could feel her jaw tighten. This wasn't about security protocol, not when she had been waved through by other officers countless times. She reached into her robe and pulled out her judicial ID, holding it firmly between two fingers. The officer took it, studying it far longer than necessary. His eyes moved from the card to her face and back again, as if looking for something that didn't add up. When he finally handed it back, there was no "sorry," no acknowledgement of his mistake, just a curt nod. Moments like this are exhausting in ways that are hard to explain. They're not loud acts of hatred. They're subtle, wrapped in the language of rules and procedure, but they chip away at dignity, forcing people to prove over and over that they belong, even in spaces they've already earned. So here's my question. How many times do people of color, especially women, have to prove they belong in spaces they've already earned? If you're enjoying this video, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. Naomi walked past him without another word, but the weight of the encounter clung to her. The irony wasn't lost on her. In just a few minutes, she would be presiding over a case about racial profiling. Inside the courtroom, the air was thick with anticipation. Naomi took her seat on the bench, adjusted her robe, and nodded to the clerk to begin. The first case on the docket, State versus Alicia Moore,